There's only one God in the world, only one creative power in the world, and that power is your own wonderful human imagination. Let them go all over the world looking for another cause, and they aren't going to find it. You'll only find one cause, and that cause is resident in everyone in the world, his own imagination. It's entirely up to us. If tonight you are fired, may I tell you, it could be a blessing because you dreamt bigger dreams than the present job could ever give you. So if you are fired, in my own case, when I was fired from J.C. Penney, $22 a week I was making. And they're fired. I asked, why? What have I done that is wrong? I said, nothing. But we have a certain system here, and when things decline in business, we let people out. And so, after a year and a half of service, you have to go. I said, what will I use for money to pay for my rent? I was paying $5 a week for my room. That's not our concern. Well, he realized I was completely green, so he gave me a little letter to Macy's, a friend of his who employed people. So Macy's employed me at $4 less. They gave me $18 a week. So then I determined I will not work for anyone but Neville in this world. I'm going to work there just long enough to quit. So I worked there for a year, and one day I said, you aren't going to fire me, I'm quitting. Worked there a year, I'm still making $18 a week. So then I quit. And many a day I starved. Many a day I went hungry. I didn't have the money, didn't have any food. But I wasn't going to work for anyone else in this world. I worked only for Neville. And then came my visions. And from then on, the Father gave me an outside source of income. And that was my story. So I tell it and share it with you. You don't have to be afraid of anyone in this world if you know this principle. And take everyone in this world as yourself pushed out. So when I was fired from J.C. Penney, they were my friend, but I didn't know it. Everyone who tried to put me down, they were my friend. When I went to a little school and they said, you'll never make a living using your voice, I resented that, but she was my friend because she fired me. She fired me to disprove me. If she hadn't said that, I'd have gone blindly on and not have done it. But she struck something in me that simply blows the fire in me. So if someone can strike you to rise the fire in you, it's yourself, because of your own activity. Within your own mind, you are dreaming noble dreams far greater than your present job allows. The more you're fired. All right? It's a turning point in your good fortune, I tell you. I know that from my own family's history. When we were completely down to the ground with no food and nothing, it was a turning point in our family's fortunes. So from nothing, with all these children, the family rose, and today, well, you couldn't buy them out. If anyone wants to come today and buy them out, don't come under $50 million because you couldn't even interest them under $50 million. And we were fired out in 1922 with nothing. 22, we just celebrated our 50th anniversary. And from nothing, and you couldn't interest us unless you brought $50 million if you want to buy us out. And that's because they did not accept it as final. It was a challenge. If you're going to take a blow and go down with it, all well and good. Not knowing the whole vast world is yourself pushed out. But I am telling you, the whole vast world is yourself pushed out. And everyone is only bearing witness to the man or the woman that you are. And you are your own wonderful human imagination, and morning, noon, and night, you're active, imagining. And the whole thing is taking place in your outer world. And they're telling you who you are.